Hello, everybody. Welcome to Laid Back Gaming. I am RDJ, and this is a new series. This game is called Modulus Factory Automation. I played the demo of this maybe 6 months ago, and it got released back in April, I believe, and had my eye on it for a while because it's definitely a game that is right up my alley. It's similar to Shapes and Shapes 2, if you've played that. Definitely has some Factorio and Satisfactory feel to it. Yeah, that being said, let's jump right in. Thought I'd do something a little more laid back and relaxing tonight, since it's been a busy week. Yeah, let's get going. This is the starting screen. I didn't do a whole lot in the settings. I just, what did I do? Turn VSync and tilt shift off. I think that's about it. I have a creative mode. They just added mods not too long ago, I think. We don't have any mods going, so this is vanilla. So let's get started here. I vaguely remember the controls and all that, so I'm pretty sure there's a tutorial to show us what's going on. So let's get going. Classic map is what we want. Yep, include tutorial. Yes, we're going to call it J. Let's create. Hey, Snake, good to see you. No, not demo. This is full version of this. I played the demo. The demo lets you get kind of far, but not as far as I would have liked. And definitely something I'd like to stick with, so I bought the full game. Alright, here's Atlas, the liaison to our creators, the colony. Alright. The colony is all the way down there. They built you for a single purpose, to mass produce bots. Buildings are essential to meeting your production targets. Each one is constructed from modules. Building blocks of the factory will make those. You're given unlimited resources, no time constraints. That's exactly what I like to hear. Relax, explore, build, optimize. No pressure. Alright, let's begin some training. Alright. Try to test on your sensors. Follow instructions on the top left. It's something fun. I think it's fun. It's relaxing. It scratches the automation itch. So you'll see here, Snake. It's pretty cool. Rotate like this. Yeah, move around. WSAD. Little mouse button. Do that as well. Zoom in. Okay. Here we go. First step in creating a module is mining polyrock. Your operators, such as the miner, are located in your toolbar at the bottom. Alright, there's a multiplayer. I don't think so, Snake. Not that I am aware. I didn't see anything on the menu there. Alright, here we go. 4. Select the miner. Press R to rotate. Place 4 miners on the highlighted polyrock with the holograms. Alright. Zoom in really far, I like that. R is rotate. Alright, press mouse button. Right mouse button. Clear, good. The furnace melts polyrock into cubes. Alright, so that is here. Furnace to put it this way, right here. Conveyor belts are used to move resources. Yep. Place miners. Click and drag to place a conveyor. So one is a conveyor. Let's see if we can rotate here. Let's do this. Oh, I see. Gotta rotate it the direction we want it to go. Now you gotta click and drag. There we are. New operator, the cutter. Place one and click on it to enter the first clear selection. Sure. We have a cutter here. 6. Yes, this is a top-down game. Yes. With, obviously, you can rotate and do all that stuff. Eventually, you go into all these different areas and bring resources to other blocks that you can make. The demo lets you go first cube after the tutorial. Then after that, there wasn't anything new. All right, place a cutter. Cutter is 6. This is where it gets interesting. Our cutter. You click on it to enter it. Yeah. So this is where core gameplay comes in, making these shapes. To configure the cutter, select the slice interval at the bottom. Cut the block into equal pieces. So configure cut size. So not like that. We need to make it like this. So there. So we're cutting it. See, if we did 3, it would be like that. 4 wouldn't do anything. So that's what we're making. That's what we want. We'll configure that. It's going to start making those shapes for us. The first module has been pinned for you. It requires the assembler, which combines 2 shapes into a new one. Okay, place an assembler, which is here. That's what we have to make. 2 by 4 by 8. So 2 by 4 by 8. Let's make that. Assembler needs 2 inputs. Let's use the splitter to split items from 1 conveyor belt into 2. Oh, nice. We have a splitter. There's a splitter. Now we're going to run conveyor belts to there. There. Now the assembler is receiving 2 inputs. We can click on it to configure it. Yep, see it's spitting those out. Going into here. So this, drag modules from the left to assemble to the assemble zone on the right. So we drag this here. Here. Oh, we rotate like this. Like that. There we go. That should be our shape, right? 2 by 4 by 8. I believe that's it. Looks like our shape. Hey, Nody. Good to see you, brother. How you doing, man? There's our shape. That looks good. Yeah, making that. Yep. Good. Delivering modules to a building requires cranes. You grab the modules from conveyor belts. Click on the building to place a crane. Add crane. There we go, right? Like that. Yep, there's a crane. Click on the building to place a crane. I did that. Yes, yes, yes. Draw conveyors in front of the building. Perfect. There. First production line is done. Should stay there to ensure a constant supply. Let's start. Oh, Nody, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Going to Nicola Robinson. Very nice. Thank you so much, brother. Very much appreciated. Okay. First production line is done. Should stay there to ensure a constant supply. Let's start on a new production line for the next module. Use the copy tool to copy and paste a selection of operators. Duplicate your previous miners and furnace. How do I do that? Use the copy tool. Oh, it's showing me what to do up here. Oh, so I can select this. Oh, I see. Select this. Slap it right there. Perfect. Alright. You're now free to build however you desire. You have unlocked tools to clear belts, copy, mirror, and destroy operators located on the left. Alright. Same building requires a second different module to be constructed and delivered. The first module will always be required for the building function, so altering the first production line is not advised, so don't mess with that, is what they're saying. So we want to recreate. Got to make this now, basically. So what we can do probably is C to copy. I assume C to copy this, but we don't know what we're making exactly. So let's just copy. Let's copy that there. Bring a belt in here. We're gonna make this now. So we need to make that somehow. Right? How are we gonna do that? Do that. We could cut them into that, but we need to split them again. Doesn't do anything. Make that. Can we split it into? No. The fours, that wouldn't work. If we split it into that, we could use another one and cut it in half. Let's back out of this. Think about that for a second. Building is waiting for a second module. This module's dimensions are 2 by 8 by 2 and will therefore require 2 cutters at minimum. Inside the cutter, rotate the module. Different outcome. Yep. Duplicate your previous production. Rotate the last module before cutting it again to obtain the correct new module. Ah, I see. And then another cutter. Ha. Okay, so we need to do the same thing, basically. So we're cutting this, right? And then we need to cut that in half again with another one of these, right? So cutter basically go here. I think. Hold on. It's not what they showed, is it? When we do that and then do another cutter after doing that. I see. Alright. See. Alright. So we're basically duplicating this, right? Put that there, but we need to configure this to do that, right? Yes. It's configured. Alright, so that's cutting. Got those coming in. Then we need to add another cutter. Like so. But we need to get them in there. Let's see. We have splitters. Now we need to merge this, though. I have a merger. See what that showed again. Did it showed doing that? Yeah, it showed doing that. then add another one. There's no way to get it. Yeah, I get that. What do we do with the second belt? Alright, so cut those. Like that. That's what we want. Or, oh, actually, that is what we want, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so we got those going.
New module created.
Alright, this building requires twice as many of that newly made module, so let's use 2 cranes to deliver it. Place 2 more cranes to deliver the second module. Right. Add crane. We should add them here, right? 1, 2. And we'll deliver them into there, I'm assuming. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if we can barely hear if there's music playing or not here. Let's see audio. There we go. Alright, now we got these modules going. Buildings need a continuous influx of modules to keep producing even after they're completed. When we wait on it to complete, we can already place a harvester pad that will collect these resources. Building under construction. Modules needed 24, we got them. 14, it's working on them. It's auto upgrade. Don't worry about that. Alright. Place a harvester pad. Harvester pad. Assign drones to collect resources for buildings. Put this. Put it close to this building. Don't know where we put this. Does it matter? Maybe make some room. Put it here, maybe. Actually, let's put it back here. Alright, link the harvester pad to the basic core facility. Click on the harvester pad. Assign a drone to a building. This one. Okay, the first building you created is the core facility. You are now producing cores. We'll need those to create bots in the bot assembly. Let's start building it. Okay. Place a basic bot assembly in the buildings tab. Oh my goodness, these tabs. Basic core facility. We want to place a basic bot assembly. There we are. What's this new tunnel? Really? Oh, you can do tunnels? Alright, so we want... Nope, not that. That's that, right? Yeah. Basic bot assembly. Where do I put it? Maybe right here, next to this. Don't you know? I don't think it matters. Put it there. Click on the building to inspect the required modules. One of the modules for the basic bot assembly is black and requires a monotoner. The monotoner can turn an entire module black or white. I wonder if I can move this. Mm-hmm. Alright, E is moved, so let's move it over to here. Give it a little extra room. You can click on a building to inspect the required modules. Oh, create and deliver the first module of the basic bot assembly. Modules needed. Needs. Okay, those that we're making, and it needs those, but they're colored black, right? Create and deliver the first module of the basic bot assembly. I'm a little confused how this is going to work here. Create and deliver monotoner. Hold on. You can click on a building to inspect the required modules. One of the modules for the basic bot assembly is black and requires a monotoner. The monotoner can turn the entire module black or white. Click on it to change its configuration. Okay. So we need a monotoner. So do we place it here? No. We gotta place it here to make these black, right? Yeah, those become black. Alright. Let's see if this is right.
New module created.
Black. Yep. Okay, yep. Now they're being made black. Good. Create and deliver the first module of basic bot assembly. I don't know. How we get things there, though, is the problem. Add grain. I see. So I'm assuming maybe these need to go over here, right? Just keep them going. Let's see if this works. There we go. And we also need one of those, which means cutting this in half. Right? Yeah. So how are we going to do that? What is this bot doing? It's making basic cores. Which, not quite sure what that is. But we do need to split these, right? Splitter. Do it like this. So we still need to feed those, so let's get another one out, right? Like this. I think we can run it underground. Allows conveyor routes to move underground for a limited distance. So if we did something like this. Actually. That. Or, let's see, how do we delete X? What if we did this way, fed it into there, but we need to cut it again? That's the problem. So I wonder if we could do like this. And then see here. How do we do this? It's got to come from here, though. Or is there only one output? Ah, shit, there's only one output. I see. Okay, so we need to split this, basically. Split that, and then we're going to run this underground. There we go. Then we're going to run this up here. Then we need a cutter here. Cut these. We need to make this. Let's pin it over here. That's what we need to make. We should be able to cut it this way. Yep. Perfect. Okay, that's what we want. Then we got to bring those into
New
here.
module created.
So we need that. So we need a crane. Come basically right there. Or I guess we could do here. Run them underground. Should have moved. That's all right. Let's do that, and then we can probably put this underground. Here to here. That should work. Hey, Prometheus, good to see you. Welcome in. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing this evening? So, there we go. That's good. Those should get fed into here. Yep. And there we are. Making them. Perfect. Good to hear, Prometheus. Alright, so that's being made. I guess maybe we could. I don't know. Great job. Once you finish the building, we'll create bots. In the meantime, let's start on the last essential building, the basic processing plant. This will be the first step towards unlocking new technology. Alright? Basic processing plant. Here. 6 basic cores. 6 gray processors. The green numbers indicate what the building will produce at its respective production levels. Upgrade the building to produce more of the same output. Okay. Guess maybe we'll just keep going down the line here, I guess. I don't know. Okay, it needs modules here. I'll look at what it needs. One of those. Actually, it's one of these. One of those. Stuck together, right? So we're going to have to split these off into 2. Assemble them. So what needs to happen is this needs to basically go here, right? Then we can bring it into there. Split these. Split that. Split that. We need to make an assembler, right? Assembler brings 2 things in, so we can do something like this. Bring that in, bring that in. these together. Then we have to make this. It's basically one of these colored. And do that. We'll worry about that in a minute here. Let's see, we've got to assemble these. This. Like this. That's what we need to make. Good. Alright, make that.
New module created.
Bring those into here. Let's add a crane. Let's add the crane there. Okay. Bring these to there. Should make them. Yep. That should start adding those. Now we need to make this. So let's pin this module here. See how we're going to make this. So we need to color these. Right, we could split these and color them, and then this one we could. Couldn't we bring these into cutters? Cut these in half and assemble them. And these need to get assembled properly. Let's see if we can do that. Actually, we could just split one. Let's see, is our production going to get screwed up here? I don't think it will. What if we just split this? We could split this off, cut it in half, color one of them. We could split this, bring it over somehow, couldn't we? Problem is, how are we going to bring it over? Oh, we can bring it over this way, maybe? Yeah, let's see, we're limited on size. Alright, let's work on the sides here first. Let's split this. So. Bring that there, we'll put a cutter in here. To cut this and like this. Yes, that's what we want. Good. That's good. Bring it out here. Then we're going to split. And then we'll keep bringing these out. And then we're going to bring this out. We're going to color this one. Right? Yep, that's going to get colored black. Good. Alright, so we'll combine those, and then we need to color these and bring them over, right? So we need to split this. So, let's see if this works here. Gotta color that. Change here. Color it black. Then we have to bring this over. So let's do a. Oh, we want underground. That. Yep, got those colored now. Yep, colored black. Alright, now we need to combine all of these. Assembler combines two shapes. Oh, so I think what we need to do is do an assembler for this first, and then assemble them there, right? So let's do this. We need to bring this over this. This needs to go like this, right? Yes, so that's good. We're making that. And then this needs to combine into another assembler, which we can do something like this. Right? Then we assemble these like so. What do we want? That's what we want.
New module
Got it.
created.
That'll come out, and then that's got to go into this building right here. So add crane. I guess we can do it like this, right? Should get us going. There we are. Nice. Additional resource. Gray cores. In addition to their modules, some buildings require additional resources. In this case, the bot assembly and processing plant will need cores as well before they can produce. Let's go back to the completed bot assembly and supply with cores to produce bots. Deliver the cores from the core facility, first building you made, this one, to the bot assembly. The cranes, they are probably piling up in the connected harvester pad. Let's go back to the completed bot assembly and supply it with cores to produce bots. This building isn't being serviced by harvester drones. The building has stopped production as it's waiting for harvester drones to come and pick up its items. Deliver the cores from the core facility. To the bot assembly with cranes that probably piling up at the connected harvester pad. So does that mean I just need to connect this to this? That? Hold on, let's see what it looks like there. It's not right. Oh, it's coming out from... Oh, I see. It wants to go... It wants me to take it all the way over there. So really what I need to do is move this to here. That is linked to there, and then this over here, I think. Right? Oh, oh. I think that's how that works. There we go. Great, now connect the harvester pad to the bot assembly to collect the bots. I see, so this creates basic cores. The harvester pad picks up the cores. Cores goes to the bot assembly. Creates bots. They say, okay, harvester pad to the bot assembly. Oh, so place a second harvester pad. All right. We'll do that here in just a minute here. Take a short break. I'll be right back. All right. So, 110, good. Pins. What's left? All right. So, we need to place a second harvester pad, link it to the basic bot assembly building, which is this. Deliver the bots to the delivery dock. All right. Okay, so harvester pad. It's here, right? We need to link it to here. So what's going to happen is it's basically going to pick up from there. It's going to come out here, and it's going to go to there. So I want to make this small like this. Yeah, we may as well do it like this. So you're going to pick up here. Yep. It's going to carry these over to here. Basic bots, yes. Creates basic bots. Where does it show how many bots are in here? That's the question. There's 2 of 40. 3.75 per minute. It's got that, it's got that. Alright, so that stuff's being fed in. I wonder, can we do... Can't add another... Oh, I could add another crane to double it up, but... Production is 5. I see. It takes 8. Okay, so now we have to deliver the bots to the delivery dock here, right? Deliver the bots to the delivery dock. Deposit them at the delivery dock located on the island. Where's the delivery dock? This is it. No? Oh, there's the delivery dock. Let's grade processors. Needs basic cores. Why did we place this? I don't even know why we placed this. So basically, this needs to connect, right? No, that's not right. This needs to move over here. I think. Right? That's got bots in it. And those go into there.
Delivery target completed. Rank up.
Alright. Great job. The colony below expects you to deliver a steady supply. Check out your delivery targets in the toolbar on the top left of your screen. Keep supply up to receive XP and keep expanding your factory. Delivery targets. Basic bots. Level 1, deliver 5 of 60. Progression. Oh my god. Jeez. Alright, alright. This general progression. Alright. Buy an island. And it's what does this thing do? Great processor. Needs basic cores. And it needs those things, which we already made. Yeah, we got them in there. This needs basic cores. Basic cores come from here. From here. And we're not making those? What? Oh, now it wants. Wait a second. Why is it producing? Oh, I see what I did. I fucked up. This needs to go. That needs to go. All of this needs to go. Wait a second. I needed the black ones. This needs those ones. So we have to... Oh, we do this. We gotta... No, screwed this up. Unless... That's it. Tutorial. So this... Screwed that up. Let's get rid of this and this. Let's create black. We still need white, right? Yeah, we still need white. So what we need to do is do something like this. We still need white, so let's split this here. Yep, white can go up here, which gets grain. White will go into there. It's good. And we're splitting this. And we need to color it black. Okay, those are good. Yeah, now I get black. Okay, good. Those are doing their thing. That's doing its thing. And then we need to bring some of these up in there, which is going to be tricky. Excuse me, how are we going to do that? Split it here. Then we have to find a way to bring it over there. Right? Which ain't going to work. So we're running out of space. Actually, I've got an idea. What if we split it this? It's not going to work. Oh, nobody's got a heist going on though. Can't pass that up. So we need to get more space made for this, don't we? So do this. We put it here. Right? And split it here. Bring it around underground here. There. Let's see if this works. Right? Why is that not splitting? Oh, I know why. The splitter is to be there. Shoot. Out of space. Let's see. It's not gonna work either. How are we gonna do this? Splitter needs to go there. Coloring thing needs to go here, which means I can probably swing this here. Right? Yeah, so that should color them. Bring that around. This goes here, there. That should fix everything. Those being made good. Cores should be being made now, yeah. Cores are being made. You've got bots being made. Bots are going over here. Basic bots, yeah. Gray data shards. Deliver. Okay. Okay. It's good. It's working now. And this needs gray processors. Crafted in basic core facility. These. So this needs 6 gray processors. It's basic cores, which are created here, which right now are going here, being delivered in there. So theoretically, we could increase production on this, but it's getting used up by that. Right? Alright, congratulations on reaching your rank increases reward you. Use them to buy new islands. Let's proceed in expanding our territory and gain access to new resources. Alright. Maybe we should do that because I think, well, I guess we could increase production on all this stuff, right? If we really wanted to, but I think we're just going to move on to a new island. So we want to stick here. Oh, it's... See, this stuff is really slow to produce. We could recreate this. We just got to get array processors in here, which requires basic cores. Basic cores are made here. We would need to double that up if we wanted to make more. Which, let's just buy an island. Let's see what happens. Buy an island. How do I buy an island? Use. Why buy an island? Expansion permits. Oh. Oh, I see. Buy an island. Shit, I don't know. Which island do we want to buy? This one looks alright. I don't know. Does it matter which island we buy? That's, well, we can't buy that. These are all blocked out, so it's any one of these, it looks like we can buy. I don't know, is there like a global map or something? Let's see. Man, look at all this stuff that's locked. This has a lot of resources, doesn't it? Alright. Spend 1 expansion permit to unlock this island. Alright. Ooh, unlock a new island achievement. Give me some space. Alright. Use skylines to transport resources across islands. Ooh. Okay. Processing plant also requires cores as an additional resource. Now might be a good time to increase their production. Don't forget to use the copy tool to quickly copy parts of your factory. Have at least 2 finished core facilities. Have both core facilities linked to a harvester pad. Finish the processing plant. Deliver cores to the processing plant using cranes. Link a harvester pad to the processing plant. Have at least 2 finished core facilities. Core facility right here. So I wonder if we should start one here, or if we should start one here. Made us buy this island. Does that mean I should be using this? Blue hexacrystals. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Copy things. I don't know. Alright, I have at least 2 finished core facilities. So here's a core facility. So we need to make another one somewhere. Have both core facilities linked to a harvester pad. Easy enough. Finish the processing plants. Which it needs the basic cores. The basic cores are made here. It's got 2 of 4 cranes in it. I wonder if increasing the cranes would actually, that probably would work, right? Add a crane here. Right? Add a crane here. That should increase. What's going in? Yeah, see, 2 at a time now. But we do need 8 of those. Which means... Yep, so that means we can get rid of this one at 3rd. No, not demolishing that. So let's see. For every one that goes in, that makes 2. So we could add a 3rd. It would, Yep. So if we added a 3rd here, this, put that in. That can't keep up now. Do we have mergers? Next two islands together. We don't have mergers. Split this. But see, the problem is you can only split one direction, right? How do you... mirror it. But you can't merge them is the problem. How do I merge this into there? I want to merge them. Can you not merge things? You can't merge belts together? At least not yet, huh? Because I want to double the production of these. Can't send them into here, right? Do that. I don't have mergers yet is the problem. I don't know if you get mergers. I assume you would get mergers. Why wouldn't you? So I'm gonna double that up. The problem is I don't have the room for it. Well, hold on. I did double it up. We could do... Oh, I don't know how that would work. These aren't going anywhere. Just needs basic cores. We could split those, I guess. Bring them over here. That's going to take forever. So really what we need to do is make more of these, right? We need to get... We need to double this up, basically. Make a whole new thing. We gotta feed it into the processing plant. So basically we need to duplicate this somehow. So let's do a core facility. Let's put that... Oh, how are we gonna do this? Let's put the core facility here. See what it needs. It needs the same things that we just did, basically. Then we're going to need the bot assembly. Although this is all backed up, it could be split. Let's see. So this is going to need probably the same thing. Bot assembly. This is all being backed up, unfortunately, which we should have made more room. Let's think about this. That's being brought in, that's being brought in. Okay, so the raw materials is this. So really we need to do this again, right? Thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's do it. Should be fun. All right, we need the miner, which is here. Let's see how we want to do this. Did we do it before? The miners are all connected to one belt, basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Belt like this. This. That's all the belt. I can do 4 here somehow. Let's see. Let's do this 1, 2. Let's do it from over here. 1, 2, There's a belt. Alright. That's good. So basically we want to recreate this. We need a furnace for each one. Then we need to make some cutters to cut those up. So let's see, where's our furnace? There's a furnace. Furnace for that. Furnace for that. And there we go, we got blocks. First cutter is this. Let's see if we can copy this cutter. Does make the same thing. Nice, nice. Okay, so that'll make that, and the next second cutter will make this. They make the same thing? Ah, yeah, they are. Okay. So then the next is this assembler. This assembler. Ah, yes, but the next one gets cut up. Alright, so we got to do... Yeah. Alright, so we got this assembler. Which we'll put, let's do this. Let's see. So this assembler... No, that's not right. Cutter. Yeah, we got the splitter. Oh, yeah. So we're going to have to do a splitter into this to combine those, right? Yeah. Alright. So, means... this can get copied. That can get copied, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. I want to do this one this way. Right. Put the assembler here. Which we'll copy. We're going to copy this one to make the same. Yep. Good. Making that. Good. Then we're going to copy this one to do the same. Then we're going to split it. So we've got to do something like this. A splitter. Copy this one. To make that. And we've got to make another cutter for that one. Oh, it's good. Right, so... It's not calling it. Oh, shit. Splitter is... Right. That. There we go. So that should be making those. Those. Perfect. Alright, good. So then those need to go into their facility here, which means we can move this pretty much like right here, I suppose. Although, we are going to splitting these up. Right, well, let's at least get this done. So we've got that. We're gonna link those in. Leave us a little space here. Let's leave a little space, right? We're gonna put it up here. Okay, so that needs those, and it needs those. So we're gonna bring those in this way. How did we do this? We did one of those, three of those. All right, so we'll do one here. What we can do. No, I don't want to do that. I like that it asks you to confirm though. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, right? So we can bring this in there. With there. Oh, it adds those for you. That's very nice. Okay, those are getting done. Good. So that's all going into there. So now we need harvester connected to that, right? Yeah, it should make basic cores. Okay, and eventually we'll hook up that to there, which will go into a basic bot assembly, which requires those, which we're going to have to mimic as well. We're going to put those in half. We're cutting those in half is the question. Those go to there. Oh, there's a cutter. Okay, so we have to recreate this basically. So we need a splitter on these basically. We have to cut everything, bring it over. Alright, so we're going to need this. This. There. Good. Yep, and then we're going to need a cutter to cut those. So copy this. This. It's going to cut those in half like that. Because we need it for that. So let's build a basic bot assembly small. Let's build that basic bot assembly. Just here, let's give ourselves a little space, something like that. I'm going to take those, let's copy up to there, good. Which means this can basically take this, which will go into here. And then it needs the black ones, which we're making these of, so we can split those and make black. Yeah, right? Yeah, we need to split these. Black. I have to do something else with them again. Alright, so let's, what's this? Skyline. Oh, yeah, we don't need this yet, really, but nice. We can do that if we want. Okay, good. Alright, let's see, we gotta make these the black ones, right? Gotta make those black. So let's a harvester. Let's build a harvester. The harvester is going to eventually feed into this. So let's do it like this. Really don't need a whole lot of space, do we? do the harvester like this and feed it directly in like that. Let's do that. Harvesters go into there. Yeah. Not basic cores. The basic cores are going to go into here. We gotta make these black ones real quick. So let's do that. Let's make black ones. Splitter. I guess we'll split them here. Got plenty of room to work with. Let's split them here. Need to make black ones. Which means if we want to put a conveyor in, we may as well. That way at least we know what we're working with. Those go into here. Right. This. Those are our black ones. Good. Those. Perfect. Alright, so then this creates basic bots. Basic bots. Their thing. This thing needs array processors. Finish the processing plant. We already did, but it's not making processors. Deliver cores to the processing plant using cranes. Processing plant. Deliver cores. Yep, so what we can do is split these up, I guess. Split these up and deliver cores there, and we'll deliver cores here as well. We do need to deliver cores here, actually, right? We've got to deliver cores there. And we're already making those, so I guess technically we don't need to make another thing. So let's see if we can just finish this, right? We'll do that. Put those in there. Those will make cores, right? Yep. Then what we could do probably is maybe run these cores over to here. We have extras of. Or we could split them right here. Right? And run them over. Here we are. We could split these cores up, run them over. That's Here we go. Link a harvester pad to the processing plant. Gray processors, which needs to come. A data shard. I don't know what that means. So we'll at least link one of these. Let's do something like this. Let's see if this works. That. There we go. Processing plant you just built produces gray processors. Use a new operator called the data center. Convert those processors into gray data shards. Deliver them to the delivery dock to spend them on new technology in the tech tree. Okay. So, convert those processors into gray data shards. Create a gray data shard using the data center. Hey, Gambit, good to see you, brother. Welcome in, man. How you doing? Let's see, is Sergey still streaming? Is he still streaming? Ah, he is done. Assuming he's got to get up early for work tomorrow. Let's see here. Use a new operator called the data center and convert gray processors into data shards. So here's our gray processors. Right? Create gray data shards using the data center. Well, where is the data center? Oh, here. Create data shards, whatever you want to call them. Deliver one grade data shard to the delivery dock. We've got this, which takes 2 inputs, right? Makes 1 output, so how does this work? Let's see what this does. Choose recipe, gray data shard, needs, gray processor, crafted, yep. So we're making those there, right? So we just need to put this in here. Okay, wait. Let's delete. I assume those get deleted. We're going to want to do something like this. That goes into there. Oh, great. Yep, good. So that does that. There we go. Create first data shard. First data shard. Tech tree. You can spend any data shards you've delivered in the tech tree and unlock new tech. Check out the tech tree in the toolbar in the top left of your screen. Keep delivery data shards to unlock upgrades. Okay. Holy shit. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. Gray data shards got unlocked. What's next? Gray building 2nd floor. Skylines can transport items across islands. Allows combining of 2 modules into a new one. Can handle input volumes of size 8 by 8 by 8. Allows modules to be cut in rolls 1, 2, 3, or 4 voxels. Conveyor speed 60 per minute. Ooh, that would be nice to have. God, what do I got? I've got 10 to work with. Oh, that's already done. So that's 8. Extract hexacrystals and solarite from the resource nodes. That sounds important. Gray buildings can now be upgraded to floor 2. Oh, I'm getting more. Alright, we already have minor speed and conveyor speed, apparently, right? Extract hexa. This sounds important. We should probably do that. Yeah, I don't think this tech tree was in the demo. What's this? Gray buildings can now be upgraded to floor 2. Production is increased. Data shards have another purpose besides unlocking new tech. They're used to upgrade buildings. An upgraded building will output more resources when the new floor is completed. Upgrading buildings is critical for larger output, so make sure to upgrade your buildings whenever you have enough data shards. Okay. Consume hexacrystals to produce blue pigment. Let's do that. Got 6 left. Let's get out of here. So I think that lets me upgrade these, right? Yeah, we can upgrade. Upgrade cost 4. 4 data shards? Yes. Okay. So that upgrades it, which means now we're upgrading it. I mean, that's good, right? It's got to be good. So we're doing that. We're doing these. This needs basic bots. Do we need to do this? Basic bot assembly, small. So cores here. Is that not? It's not serviced by harvester drones. It should be basic bot assembly small. Where's the other bot assembly building? Ah. Creates basic bots. Oh, we need the basic bots. Collecting basic bots. So this needs creates basic bots, which is what it's doing. I can't assign it room, so this one's assigned to that one, and then we can assign it to this one, right? So, there we go. So there's making bots. This is making great processors. Which should be split as well. This should be split as well going into there. Let's do that. Let's split this up. So split it to go into here as well. Needs basic cores. Yep, go into there. Okay, good. Alright, unlock the basic refinery blue pigment node. We did that. Have at least one processing plant upgraded. This is being upgraded. At least one processing plant upgraded to second floor. So there's a processing plant. Let's upgrade. Good. So we'll upgrade that. Needs more of that shit. Okay. Have at least 2 core facilities upgraded. So there's a core facility. There's 1. There's 2. Can we upgrade? We need 3. Yes. Good. Alright. So those are being upgraded. Okay. Deliver all modules of the basic refinery. I'm not sure what that means. Deliver all modules of the basic refinery. Basic refinery, blue pigment, blue hexacrystals, blue pigment. That's gonna be over here, right? Blue hexacrystals, yep. Let's see what this is all about. What's this require? Deliver all modules. Oh yeah, so we've got 3 modules that need to be made here, right? Got that. So we need to make that first, and then we can output the black one, and then we can split those. Oh, that's gonna be fun. All right, so we're gonna demolish that. Let's get this stuff done first. 1 processing plant upgraded, which is this one. I'm not demolishing you. Still upgrading, which is good. It's close. Should be almost done. Just waiting on those 2. Should be in there. Good. And yep, have at least 2 core facilities, which are these. So this one is almost upgraded. I think we should have split this, but we don't have a way to merge anything yet. Is the problem? What's this? Tree. Oh, you can place. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Put a tree down. Trees. What is this? Billboard. Can't figure it. What is this? Display your banner. So what else we got? We've got extractor. Extracts hexacrystals and solarite. Yeah, we need that. Oh, there's a scrapper. Oh, look at that. A scrapper. Okay. Okay, deliver all modules of the basic refinery. Okay, so we've got this going, right? This is going good. We can't upgrade. We already upgraded. Those are upgraded. I mean, it's making more. Can we upgrade this stuff at all? Doesn't look like it, no. We can upgrade that, which... I wonder, can we... The only problem is... we have no mergers. There's gotta be a merger here. Splitter, right? There's gotta be a merger there. It's gotta be. Because... we need to basically double the production of these. Let me think about this. If we split these... I bet we could run them around into here. We can make more basic cores, right? Which in turn would mean make more bots. Which needs cores. Oh, and this isn't even connected. Shit, what's going on here? Needs to be split here, doesn't it? Nope. Feed a mirror. Yep. So split that there. And bring this there. Good. Split those. Those make basic bots. Basic bots go over to here. Basic bots go into there. Gray data shards are from here, there. Gray processors. We're waiting on those. Which come from here. Which means more of these. Hey, Sergey, good to see you, man. I saw you just got done streaming. Hope you're doing well, man. Another factory automation game here for us to play. Well, it's not multiplayer, but yeah. It's like a Shapes 2 kind of game. A little bit of Factorio, a little bit of Satisfactory. Yeah. Very cool game. You're doing good. Fantastic, brother. Looks like you're making some good progress in your own stream there. Starting another one, yes, of course. I played the demo of this maybe 6 months ago, and I really enjoyed it. You could do a whole lot more once you got to another island, which we're doing here. Planning to try them all, of course, man, of course. But this one I really enjoyed, and you know, I got my spaghetti going on here. But we're getting there. So we got to do it. This basic refinery makes me go over to here, right? Which is data shards. So we've got to we got to work on that. Where was the refinery? I don't know where it was. I was hoping for more star rupture. I was too, but it's very very in depth, and I wasn't ready for that tonight. I just wanted something a little more laid back and relaxed. So this is what we're doing. Basically, where was the refinery? Oh, it's here. Here it is. The refinery is there, so we need to get that done. Deliver all the modules, which means... So, we need... Oh, yep. Nope. So we need to make these shapes, which we're going to have to do here, right? We're going to have to do all these shapes here with these, right? And then... Basic... Yeah, so we have to make all these modules. We're going to make this one, and this one, which is our next goal. All of this stuff seems to be running good. Got that. Got waiting on those is the problem. That's our bottleneck now. It's these. These are our bottleneck. So I'm thinking basic processing plant. We could make these and bring it into here, possibly. How did we do that? We had a complex system of that, right? So we needed to... Actually, that wasn't a complex system at all, was it? We just needed to split these. That's all we're waiting on for this? Yeah, alright, so... Okay, the bottleneck is these. So, what did we do for that? We did, oh yeah, we did this. We combined these, right? That's what we did. Combined these. So I wonder, hold on. If I split these... and made them into those. 2, 3. Yeah. So check this out. Let's see here. We can do another crane and put those in doubly. Bottleneck is these. Yeah, our bottleneck's those. All right. Which means we need to combine those on the same line, right? So we need to make those, and we can do that. Actually, we have a ton of extra of these, right? So we could split this. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's split it. Split this, right, like this. Hold on. What if we split it this, right? And then let's say we made... to make a black and a white. Oh shit, that didn't work. Need to make like this. Split this. There we go. Make a black and a white, and then we need to bring it down to here, right? No, not that one. This one. But we need to combine them. Alright, let's... oh, God, how are we going to do this? Let's do this. This. We'll split them. Like this. We've got a black. Black. Good. Good. Then we need to make color. We're going to make these white. Yes, right? Yes, make those white. Perfect. All right, then we combine them. This. Oh, shit, not enough room. Combine them. To an assembler. And we've got to make them look like those. Alright. So we've got to do this. Rotate. That. Rotate. We gotta make it like that. Good. Then we have to feed them into here. Which we could do like this. Maybe make another crane like here. Right? Boom. Just like that. There we go. Now we're making the basic cores. Yes. There we go. Those will fill up. Here. Those will fill up there. That's good. This should equal out now. Let's see if this works. Yes, look at that. Oh, perfect ratio. 2-to-1 ratio. Good. All right. It's good. I like it. Yeah, that's done. Let that do its thing. God, we got 56 of those things now? Shit. Let's worry about that later. Deliver all modules of the basis. So now we need... this is running good. I like this. We could even do more. If we wanted. This is our central thing to get these great processors in. Got a ton of the data shards now. A bunch of the basic bots. It's looking good. Yeah, so let's work on this side. Let's work on this. Before we do, give me a minute here. Take a short break. I'll be right back, y'all. Let's at least focus on this. Watch everything work. Be right back. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we gotta deliver 3 different modules now to a refinery. This is working like clockwork. I guess we could speed this production up, but maybe we don't need to. Let's see here. How's this working? I got those in there. They're waiting on those. It's got 4-4, so let's see what else. Those. I guess technically we don't need We don't need this. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. We don't need any of this. Which means we can do this. Which means we can do this. This, right? So those will go in there. Make those. Basic cores are being made here, which is a bit slow. But it's still working, right? 15 per minute. That's not bad. This is 15 per minute as well, which is good. It's fine. Eventually we'll speed that shit up. Resources. Basic cores. Got. It's coming in there. Got this waiting. So we get. He's not receiving any cores. Should be. This is clearly taking priority. Yeah, why is that? Let's rework this. So we should be doing. No, not doing that. Train here. That. Do splitter. Do rain here. That should work. No. There we go. Now that's working good. Now that works how we want. Yep. So those bots go over to here. Yep, they get fed into there. We've got we've got a lot of stuff to unlock here. Let's see what we got. Gray buildings can now be upgraded to floor 3 max. Increase available cranes for all buildings. Let's do that. Unlocks oil rig, dye mixer, and painter. That sounds good. Can punch out cuboid selections of modules. Outputs both results. Let's wait on that. Let's look for the smaller stuff. Gray buildings can now be upgraded to floor 3. Unlocks the efficiency view, which allows you to detect bottlenecks or other problems in the factory. That's not a bad idea. I do like produces advanced cores used in the process of making androids, hyperbots, and blue processors. Haven't got there yet. Cranes can now reach up to 3 grid spaces. Gray buildings can now be upgraded. Okay. What else do we have down here? That was it, I guess. We can't zoom out anymore. I wish we could zoom out more. Let's just wait and let's work on this. So the next one we did was, where was it? Here it is. Was it this one? Oh yeah, it was, because oriented this way. Alright. So we need to do this. We need 3 different modules. We can make these two together, we could probably make, let's see, let's look at this one. 1, 1, 2, so we could, let's look at this. We could cut that one in half. Cut that, yeah, we could cut that in half, right? So we could start with this one. And then we'll cut it in half, color it, right? And then we can output those. Cut those in half. Yeah, so we need to start with this. So let's start with that. All right. So let's pin that one, pin that one, pin that one. We're gonna start with this one. All right. So we need to do this first. All right. Let's go ahead and yeah. All right. So we've got all of these miners down here. Maybe we should start here, making these. Maybe making a couple of those. Let's do that. So where's our miners? Here we are. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Delivery target complete. Rank up.
I ranked up. So we'll do that. Then, let's see, that's making a bunch of shit, right? So we gotta make this. So that means this, we need to refine it. This, right? It's making those blocks. Right? Yeah. Making those. Then we need to make that somehow. Let's see, let's put a cutter in. Let's see if we can get this to work. Cut this up. To those, right? Then we need to assemble those somehow. Let's try this. Let's just see what we can do here. This in, we'll do an assembler, which takes 2 items, so we gotta split this. Do that. Assemble. So theoretically, we do this. Rotate, and then we need to do that again, right? How's this gonna work? Oh yeah, you can stack them. Okay. So basically, we're going to need to do this twice, right? So split these. That's what we're going to need to do. Split these. There, right? Makes sense. Then we got a cutter, 2 cutters. I think. Which cuts those to those. That cuts them into those. Then the assemblers. So this comes out here, this comes out here. We've got to split these. That. Yeah, we've got to split them. That. It's coming out like this. Assemblers. Like this. Yep, that makes sense. Then we'll split those like this. Yep. That. Figure that, which means no, get rid of that. Copy this there. Good. That means that comes out there, that comes out there. Then we will assemble. Guess we can do like this, right? Rid of that. Hey Lisa, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing this evening? So that there, that there. We're gonna make these. Yep. Make this into this. Good. And that'll output into a color changer like this. Right, that'll make black.
New module created.
There we go. There's our first module. Which means this one needs to be done. Okay. Doing okay. I'm doing well, Lisa. Thank you. I'm thinking we could double this up, right? We could totally double this up. Let's do it. Let's double it up. So, we got our copy thing here, right? So why don't we just copy all of this? Put it here. That could work. Like this. Yes. Do that. That means we just need to get 4 more of these here. So let's do like 1, 2. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. So we did this, this, this. Perfect. That should double them up. Get those, get those. Yep. So we're making these right here. Then we need to. So these will be the main one, right? Coming out, and then we're gonna cut these in half. Just look at this. And we could do 2 for. We don't have mergers yet, is the problem. The resource, unlimited resources in this game, Lisa. Yeah, this is a very user-friendly game. Unlimited resources. Yeah, this is unlimited. We already created this over here, right? We've already done all this, which is getting us stuff up here. So we've done that. We could do more here to get everything going into here, but for now we're working on this. This is our new goal. Yeah, very very relaxed, laid back, unlimited resources, no time limits, nothing like that. And what we're trying to do is we made these, right? We made these, which are being made here now. Now we need to make these, which is basically these cut in half and merged, but then we need to color those. And then this is basically these, right? Cut in half and rotated. So that's what we're trying to do here. So I'm wondering, maybe I should make a 3rd line, which will make 1. So this will be our main one. These are going to get cut in half. And then just don't know. I'm so new to this game that I don't know the best way to do this, but we've got so many nodes here, we may as well make a third line, right? Make those will be our main line. This will be making these, right? And then we can make a third line making these, which is going to be, you know, let's see why we wouldn't. We've got the space. I mean, let's do it. And these are going to need to be extracted. So we've got all of this room to work with to make this stuff. So let's make a third line. Let's do it. Copy. This is what we're copying, right? Make it right here. Let's do it. Bring that out, bring that out, bring that out. Alright, so let's make another line. Let's see where our extractors can go. Got these. So we could do like 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? 1, 2. Let's see how this works. 2, 3, 4. Yes, good. Means we can bring this to here. Is this one of the factory games that gives you a small story for your point, or one where there is no story, only goals? Yeah, there's not really a story in this game. Just goals. You've got a huge tree here to work with, which is really nice. I mean, a huge tree to work with. You have some progression stuff to do. Got to work through all of this until we get to here. All this progression stuff. Yeah. So that's what we're doing right now. So this stuff is going. Alright, so now this is getting fed in. So what we're working towards is this processing plant, right? Which needs... No, that's not right. I need the refinery. This thing. This is what we're working towards. So we're hoping to get those going. But I think I'm going to need more room. I don't know where to put all this. So we need to do this. Then eventually we'll add that. So we'll get rid of that for now. Got to get these shapes made. There is a lot to this game, it seems. But it's very relaxing, kind of laid back. Go at your own pace, figure stuff out. So this line is done, right? This one's done. Let's work on this, which is going to be this line. We should have this line, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter which line it is. But we should bring this out a little. We should bring this out as far as we can. Right, like that. Okay. This one, let's leave a space. Do that. This one will leave a space and do that. Right, like that. Okay. So we're going to work on this. Actually, maybe we should work on this one. Let me think about this a minute here. We need to make this. So this needs to get cut in half and then colored, right? So maybe we should build this one over here. Let's work on this one first. So this basically needs to get cut in half. Right, so this gets cut in half. Let's look at this real quick. Here's a cutter, right? And this could get cut in half. Like this. Ooh, it could get cut in half like that. Let's try this. that gets cut in half. That means that goes out to here. We got those, which means let's try this real quick. We'll delete this once you're done, and then that means we need to split this. This it's out there. This one gets colored, right? This gets colored white. Okay, and then these get combined. Ah, no, that's not right. Nope, 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 that's not right. We need to make them... Nope, 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 hold on. That doesn't work. We should do these first, then cut those in half and combine them. That's what we need to do. Nope, that's not right. Shit. Alright, let's see how we're going to do this. Those are done, so let's work on this one. We're going to have to basically duplicate this, I think is what we're going to need to do. Right, so this needs cut in half and then colored. So does that. So let's do a cutter. This. Cut it in half. Good. Put that out here, and then we'll split it. And that'll come out like that. And then this one will get colored. So let's put the color in right here. That goes to white. Then we'll do a combiner, right? Yep. Combine these. We'll do this. Alright, good. Finds those. Now the next one is this, which is basically this, right? Cut in half. Let's try a cutter here. Let's see if this works here. Let's see. I need to cut this. Right, I guess like that. Let's see if we can do that, and then let's just see if this works. Let's get cut, and let's do a assembler. Right, split it first. Do an assembler. Bring these in. It's not going to work, is it? So we could do that. Then, all right, Sergey. Good night, man. I think I'm playing with Jessica tomorrow. As far as I know, I am. She's back in town, so I assume that's what's going on. So we'll hook up Tuesday. Trains, planes, automobiles, all that good shit. Finish up our fuel generator decoration and get our trains going, all that shit. So yeah, let's plan for Tuesday for sure. Yes, sir. so let's think about this. We've got that, right? So we're making those. We could make those. We could split them, right? Split them. Make an assembler. Which means we're doing something like this, right? No, that's not going to work either. Oh, yeah, it is. Does that work? Yeah, that works. Yeah, we're making those. Okay.
New module created.
Yep, we made that module. All right, so we've made all 3 modules. But we're gonna have to split these, right? We're gonna have to split those. So this is our. This is tricky. Not sure the best way to do this. So these should be making those together, right? Splitting those, making that, and we're going to combine those into that, which splits those into that. Just assemble those into there. Oh my goodness. How are we going to do this properly? So basically do this. Splits those. We're going to have to do it, I think, over this way. Oh, this can't be that hard. Come on. So this line should be making this, right? Yeah, space management is very hard. Yeah, that's the thing about this game. You're limited to this. So I want to keep this area open for all of this. Bring everything around. Just don't know how to do it correctly. What we could do is put it this way, couldn't we? Let's do it like this. We need to. What was that? Cutter. Could put the cutter here. Cutter there. Actually, delete that. We're gonna copy that. Same cutter, right? Yeah, we're gonna cut those in half. Then we're going to split them. One's going to get colored. white. So those are being made. That's good. That's good. And then so we need to duplicate this, I think, right? To make these. So let's see here. We've got those being made, which is good, right? We just combine those, which we should. We'll just leave those there. So now we need to make this. Make this. So if we combine those, right? Combine them. Then we cut them. Let's do that, right? Which makes those. Which we already did here. Yep. And then we got to cut those in half again, right? We've got to do that. That's what we do. Which makes that. And we split them. And combine them. Can you rotate how it's getting cut? Yes. Yeah, you can rotate them. Definitely. So then we're going to combine those, right? We're going to combine those like this. Like that. Then we need to double it up. So we'll do that. Then we can do this, right? Wait. We need to split them. This. And then do this, right? Take it that way. Take it that way. Got our finished product. Alright, so those are done. So we're making those. We're making those. We're making those. Which means all of that needs to go into this refinery. Maybe we just put here. 6. That's 2 of each. So let's at least do 1 this, and we'll bring this one out like this. This one will probably be 2, right? This one should be 3. See how this works. Ooh. $16 of those. Are you kidding me? The pigment refinery requires hexad crystal for production. This resource can be found on the new island you bought. Extract it using the newly unlocked extractor. Okay. Alright, so I see the problem already. I think we're going to have to break this down, then break it down, then break it down. So we're going to need... Yeah, I think I see the problem here. Yeah, see, this is slow. So yeah, we're going to break everything down. Yep, I see the problem here. So... Now let's just see what happens. Deliver hexacrystals to the blue pigment refinery. All right. Yep, see our backlog is these, isn't it? Yep. There we are. Hexacrystals. So 8, 8, 4, and 4. Let's see how these fill up. Yep, those are good. So basically we need to split these into this, I think. Yep, that's what we need to do. Yep, so these need these blue hexacrystals, which means deliver hexacrystal to the blueprint refinery. So we've got to mine those, right? Somehow. Oil. Oh, we need oil. Wait. Unlock extractor node in the tech tree. We did that. Extracts hexacrystals and solarite. There we are. We just can't get out. Extracts oil from oil pockets, right? But why can't we get out there? extract oil for the first time. Alright. Let's try this. Extract hexacrystal. Good, okay. Let's see if we can get... Oh, we can get out. Look at that. I have not played an automation game so restrictive on space yet. Well, Satisfactory is a good game that's not restrictive on space, and I think this game kind of mimics that, but makes it definitely a bit restrictive on space, which I think is kind of the thing they're going for here. So we've got that. Tracking, yeah, yep. Question is, can we combine these? Yes, we can. And this wants the blue hexacrystals. Which I believe is this, right? Fuck. Gotta get rid of one. We can get rid of this one. Then add maybe this, like this. Let's see if this works. Let's just see here. Actually, let's get rid of these. Right? And let's do this. See if this works. There we go. Get pigment from the blue pigment refinery using a harvester pad. Ooh, there we go. Let's make it what we need. So we need a harvester pad. These. Yeah, we could definitely improve this. So let's do that. Let's get a harvester pad out. No idea where it's going, so let's at least put it here for now, I guess. There we go. Good. To make paint, use the dye mixer to mix oil with the pigment from the pigment refinery. Extract from pockets on the map using oil rig. Okay. There's our oil, right? Oil comes out of there. So unlock texture essential paints to create blue paint using the dye mixer. Right, where's the dye mixer? We are painter dye mixer creates paint. Let's see what this does. Needs blue paint. Needs oil and blue pigment. Blue pigment is made from there, so that needs to go into there, and oil needs to go into there. I see. All right. So this should technically be over here. Like this. Gold comes out there. Blue pigment goes to here. comes in out here. Pigment goes over there. Paint, oil, yes. Your first boot paint. You now have access to module challenges. Completing these will give you XP and data shards and allow you to rank up faster. If you're looking for something to do in between, give it a go. Claim your rewards. Note that these modules must be delivered to the delivery dock to count towards the challenge. Jesus, really? Complete a module challenge. Unlock stamper node in the tech tree. Lord. It's stamper node. All right. I think that's where I'm going to call it for the night, y'all. This was a lot more than I anticipated. This is a very complex game. Yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hit that like button for me. I'm RDJ from Laidback Gaming. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing, hopefully, Planet Crafter Toxicity with Jessica Waters Gaming, our first time in over a month. Hopefully we'll be doing that. And Tuesday we'll back to Satisfactory. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow night, hopefully, for some Planet Crafter. Take care, y'all. Good night.